Good morning. Good morning, students. Good morning, sir.
Morning, we'll start. Okay. Friends, new batch only, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have to start. Ready, students? So first class today, 29th of January 2022.
ஏமா கட்டியே இருக்கான்.
One second. Yeah. So introduction, students. Today's class. This subject. This class. Is there any CA students? CA students? Anybody attending here in this
Yes,
group?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. CS? Any CS students?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'll just highlight your syllabus in this the question paper pattern. Now first we'll take up CA here. You know the pattern, students. First 18 marks. Now here your paper is divided into income tax. Income tax is for how many marks? Actually, this 60 marks. And what is the other one?
GST.
GST for 40 marks. You're right. Now I am going to deal with income tax, and another teacher by name Sita Raman. He will be whether he has started for you GST.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now income tax, the question paper will be like this. First, you have MCQ pattern. CMA students, CS students, just see how it differs from course to course for CA, CMA, and CS. All of you can just first will understand the pattern, how the question paper is asked. 18 marks will be on MCQ, out of which 10 one-mark questions, 10 one marks, and 1 8-mark case study problem. Case study, what is case study? All these we will discuss later. There is case study problem, one problem asked, and it is compulsory, students. But we have not seen all these questions so far. What questions have been asked in the examinations? Because this is normally given back up. The questions are not released by the CA Institute, the first 18 marks. So what type they ask in the exam, all these are, in fact, we are not aware. The CA Institute has released a booklet. The CA Institute has released a booklet containing 100 one-mark questions and 25 case study questions. So I will be teaching all those for CA students. So you can attend all this. Now this is 18 marks. Now comes the descriptive type. Descriptive type. Question number 1 is compulsory. This is a 14-mark sum. 18 marks over here. So our balance 42. Balance 42. And second one is attempt any 2 out of 3. The choice is given. So 2 into 14 marks, the total is 28 marks. Now if you can find the total, students, what is 28 plus 14? 28 plus 14, 42. 28 plus 14, 42. 42 plus 18, 60 marks over. So do you have a choice here? Yes. You can answer any 2 out of 3. Any 2, each question 14 marks, but the breakup will be like 7 plus 7. It can be anything, any combination. 8 plus 6. It can be 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 plus 4. It can be any combination, students. Understood? But the question will be 14 marks each. And you are required to answer 2 answers. Choice is there. Choice is there. And even in the last question, out of the 3, 1 question will have internal choice also. Either this or this. 1 question alone. So, okay, reasonably okay. So, this is your 60 mark, ma'am. You have a choice. But MCQ pattern, 18 marks and descriptive 42 marks, out of which 1 question compulsory for full question, ma'am. 1 question. Only 1 sum for 14 marks. This sum runs into 2 to 2.5 pages. Only 1 sum runs into 2 to 2.5 pages and it is compulsory you have to solve. And then you have the choice. You can answer any 2 out of 3. Any 2 sums out of 3 sums. There is a choice. And the 2 sums will be for 14 marks each, 28. The combination can be like anything. 7 plus 7, 8 plus 6, 5 plus 5 plus 4, etc. So this is for CA IPC 16 marks, students. Any question you want to ask? Yeah. CS students, income tax is for how many marks? And GST, and I think you have customs also, introduction part for 50 marks. MCQ pattern only. Correct? All 100 questions are MCQ pattern. Negative mark for each wrong answer. You know that? So income tax 50 marks, all 50 are 1 word. And GST and customs, all 50 questions 1 mark. No descriptive. You all know this. So that's all, students. This is for CS executive. 50 1 word, 50 part A, part B. MCQ pattern only. All questions are MCQ. Now coming to the last CMA. CMA inter income tax full paper. 100 marks. If it is if it is offline exam, 25 into 1. 25 marks. MCQ pattern. And answer any 5 out of 7 questions. Each 15 marks, which is equal to 15 into 5. 75 marks. And 75 plus 25, 100 marks. And this 5, each 15 marks. Again, the combination will be like 8 plus 7. Okay. It can be any combination, students. 6 plus 3. It can be 15 marks in total. You have to answer 5 out of 7 questions. So this is the pattern for CMA Inter. Just I'm highlighting what are the question paper pattern, students. So this is for CA, this is for CS Executive, and for CMA Inter. Right? Anything to ask before I proceed further? Yeah. The next one, students, coming to the subject. Coming to the subject, tax. There are 2 types of taxes, you all know. Yeah.
So this is offline pattern also.
I am discussing only offline. Online, every time they are changing the pattern. Last time it was a different pattern. Last exam it was a different pattern. So, in case if you want, I can just tell you the online pattern. But again, when you are CMA student, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When you are going to write your exam, the pattern might change. It was like this 40 one-word questions and 60 descriptive, 60 48 plus 112 mark case study. Yesterday, I told you in costing, the same pattern was followed. But there is a new pattern they have introduced because it is online exam and you have to type. So they have increased the objective type questions, reducing the typing work. So we'll see whether coming exam will be offline or online. We do not know because the exam is the month of June. CS and CS students are writing offline exam only. So slowly CMA can also move to offline. Don't know, but we'll see. Now, students, there are two types of taxes. One is direct tax and
Indirect tax.
indirect tax. Can you give me my examples of direct and indirect? The examples are the one is income tax. Then we used to have this tax, wealth tax and gift tax. These were the three taxes coming under direct tax. And in case of indirect tax, we had say sales, like for example, sales tax, excise duty, then VAT, yeah, then service tax, and then
Sales tax.
customs duty. Okay, we had these are now 1 minute. So what happened now? Government wealth tax, in fact, I studied wealth tax, gift tax, etc. Now all these have been removed. There is no wealth tax or gift tax. Similarly, here also, all these sales tax, excise duty, VAT, value added tax, VAT, service tax, all these have been removed. Instead, one tax is only that is all these are replaced by GST. So today we have GST and customs. GST and customs. So under the income tax law, we have only one tax called under the direct tax, we have only one tax called the income tax, and indirect tax, we have GST as well as customs. Now tell me why income tax is an example of direct tax. Why this is called a direct tax and why this is called for example, GST. Why GST is called indirect tax? Income tax. Can you answer
It is
anybody?
directly collected by the government.
Directly,
Directly paid by a certain
Directly
person.
paid by the assessee.
Okay.
Burden cannot be transferred.
Okay. In simple, okay, Ma, you are right. Everybody are correct, but I'll tell you. See, I have an income of 10 lakhs. Just for example, 10 lakhs. Can I collect tax, my income tax from you and pay to the government? Or should I pay from my own pocket?
You should pay.
I should pay. So can I collect it from some other person? That is not possible. So for my income, I have to pay the tax. For my income, I have to pay the tax. The burden cannot be shifted to any other person. So, and I have to directly pay. Directly paid to the government. Yeah, correct. That is income tax. Directly it is paid to the government. So what I do every year, I'll sit before the computer, just see my bank details, how much income I have earned, so what is my tax, and I will connect it to the bank account and I'll simply pay the tax. So I directly pay. I cannot collect from anybody else. It is my direct tax and I have to bear. It is my income on which I am paying tax and it is directly paid to the government. But indirect tax, remember students, for example, GST, RR Academy will not pay. They will collect from you. GST, it is borne by the customer only. You tell me whether you paid GST when you paid the fees. Along with the fees, did you pay GST?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So GST is collected by the service provider first. You cannot say I will pay directly to the government. Can you say I will pay? Not only a coaching center, you take any other example. Suppose you go to a hotel, they will collect GST. You buy something, they will collect GST. You enjoy something, they will collect GST. So GST is payable goods and services. So you have to pay GST. So GST, you cannot directly pay to the government. It is collected by the seller from the buyer, or it is collected by the service provider from the service receiver. So what RR Academy does, they collect GST from the students and they pay tax to the government. Can you directly pay to the government? Can you tell RR Academy, no sir, I will pay fees alone. You don't charge 18% GST. I will pay that. Can you tell RR Academy that don't collect GST? No, RR Academy has to collect GST because it is their duty to collect and pay to the government. Even students, my services are also subject to GST. What I do every month, I receive along with the income, I will collect GST from RR Academy and I will in turn pay that to the government. RR Academy cannot pay directly. My GST, they cannot pay directly to the government. I have to collect from them and pay. So that is why it is an example of indirect tax. So there are two types of taxes. Direct tax, I have to bear and I have to pay directly to the government. Indirect tax, it is collected from the customer or the service receiver or the buyer and then it is paid to it. So indirect, meaning you cannot directly pay to the government. As you said, this tax is not directly paid to the government. Correct? It is collected from the buyer or the service receiver and paid to the government. That is why it cannot be directly paid. Therefore, it is called indirect tax. So we have two types of taxes, students. So at the IPCC level, CA students, the allocation is 60 marks income tax and 40 marks GST. ACS students, 50 marks income tax and 50 marks GST. I think basic customs are also included. And CMA, 100 marks income tax in group 1 and 100 marks GST in group 2. So you will study GST in group 2. Okay, so these are the points for first term. Now, coming to income tax. What is income tax? It is a tax on what is income tax, students? It is a tax on income. It is a tax on income earned by a person during a year. It is a tax on income. Can you tell me? We have now discussed income, person, and year. Students, how the income is earned? Can you give examples, ma? What are the sources through which a person earns income?
Salary, sir.
First one is very important. Salary. You are employed in an organization. You are receiving salary. You are right. Next term, rental income.
Incentive, sir.
One rental
Incentive, sir.
incentive. Okay, incentive. Na what incentive? Salary. Is it
The salary interest.
yeah, everything comes under salary. If you are employed in a company, whatever you receive, whether it is called bonus or incentive, whatever you receive, it is salary only. Whatever you receive from your employer is salary. What is house property income? Can you tell me what house property income meaning?
Rent, sir.
Say rent is that. Suppose you own a building which is let out to a tenant. The tenant pays you 25,000 rupees per month. So 25 into 12, 3 lakhs rental income. That is also income. Another person owns a big building which is let out for commercial purposes. Monthly rent is getting 1,50,000 monthly rent. 1,50,000 rent monthly he is receiving into 12, 18 lakhs he is earning. So how to compute? This is house property income. The third one is students, business or profession. The third one is what RR Academy does is business. What Infosys does is business. On the street side, on the road side, you can see many people doing businesses. Whether it is a fast food center or a tea shop, textile, whatever. So they are all doing into business. And what is profession? For example, you are a professional. Suppose you are engaged in practice. A CA in practice, a CMA in practice, a CS in practice. So all these will come under profession. Not only chartered accountants, cost accountants come, but also doctors will come under this.
Teachers.
Advocates, legal profession, engineers, architectural profession, IT, information technology consultants. Correct? And then we have sports person coming under this category. Players. CA is also included. Accountancy profession is Accountancy profession, it includes CA and CMA. And then they have given company secretary as also a professional. And then in addition to that, we have the sports person and also the film artist. Film artist, every category of film artist like director, music composer, playback singer, lyric writer, choreographer, whatever, everybody come under profession category. So business or profession. The fourth one is a different one, capital gains, students. Capital gains. What is capital gain? A profit on sale of an asset. My land is sold. Sir, my father bought this land for 7 lakhs, sir. 20 years back, he bought this land for 7 lakhs. Today, he is selling for 60 lakhs. 7 lakhs we bought, now it is 60 lakhs. Sir, if I sell for 60 lakhs, whether my father has to pay tax? The answer is yes, it is capital gain. Sir, I am investing in shares. I am investing in shares. I made a profit, sir. Should I pay tax on the profit? The answer is yes. Profit on sale of shares. Yes, you have to pay tax. Sir, my father sold a residential house, old flat, sir. We sold our old flat and we purchased a new flat, sir. We sold our old flat. My father bought it for 25 lakhs. Today he is selling for 60 lakhs. Is the difference chargeable to tax? Yes, that is capital gain. Profit on sale of land, profit on sale of building, profit on sale of shares, profit on sale of mutual funds, profit on sale of jewelry. All these are capital gain, students. Maybe this is every year recurring. These three are recurring incomes. This may be non-recurring. For example, land we may not sell every year. Building we may not sell every year. Jewelry we may not sell every year. But a person who is investing in shares might sell. Okay, next E. The last one, student.
From other sources.
Correct. Income from other. What is the name itself? You can see other than these four. Other than these four, any other income will come under income from other sources. So we call this as, students, heads of income. There are 5 heads of income: salary, house property, business, capital gains, and the last one is income from other. What is income from other sources? Any income which doesn't fall under the first 4 heads will come under this category, income from other sources. If you want to know the example, students, interest on fixed deposit with the bank. Sir, I have a fixed deposit. The bank is paying me 10,000 interest. Bank interest is other sources income. So, sir, I am receiving dividend from a company, sir. That is income from other sources.
Sir, profit on sale of fixed assets, sir.
Profit on sale of fixed asset will be adjusted here, students. Capital gains. That is, you are saying maybe fixed asset. Now, what do you mean? Machinery. Okay, so if machinery is sold, it can result in short term. That is what short term capital. I cannot explain short term capital gain now. So since you have asked a profit on sale of fixed asset, what you mean by fixed asset? Is it land or a building or vehicles, plant and machinery, everything else. So if you sell land, capital gain. If you sell building, capital gain. If you sell machinery, capital gain. So everything comes under this. Okay, you said fixed asset, it comes here. Now coming to income from other sources, fixed interest on fixed deposit with the bank, dividend, and any other example. Suppose you participated in a TV contest and you won a prize money. So these are all, suppose you received gift from friend. That is also
Lottery. Lottery, sir.
Lottery winning, gift from a friend, all these are examples of other sources. So we have 5 heads of income. This is called heads of income. And we have salary. These are all chapters. These are all the chapters we are going to learn. Okay. So these are heads of income. So tax, what is income tax, students? Income tax is a tax on income. So what is income? Earned by a person. Person means, who is a person? It can be an individual. So if you have income, you have to pay tax. I am earning income, I am paying income tax. Or it can be HUF, Hindu Undivided Family. Property is in the name of the family. The property makes some income. HUF has to pay the tax. HUF is headed by the Karta, other members of the family. So the property, it can be a building or it can be a fixed deposit in the name of HUF. It is earning some income and HUF has to pay the tax. Similarly, a partnership firm, say a company, all these are called persons. So income earned by a company, for example, RR Academy Private Limited comes under this category. RR Academy Private Limited comes under company. Whatever profit RR Academy makes, they have to pay the tax. KNR is an individual earning income personally. Whatever income he makes, he has to pay tax. So KNR is an individual. RR Academy Private Limited is a company. Suppose X and Y join together and run a partnership firm. So then they have to pay tax. So person can be individual, HUF, firm, company, and so on. So what is income tax? It is tax on income earned by a person. Person means it can be anybody. During a year. Year means what? Is it a calendar year starting from 1st of January and ending by 31st of December? The answer is no. Here, year means previous year. Income earned during a year. Students, right now we are in 2022. What is previous year? Previous year means 2021. The year starts from 1st of April and ends by 31st of March. So whatever income earned during this period, that is starting from 1/4/2021 and ending by 31st March 2022, the income that is earned during this 12-month period is subject to tax. This is called previous year. This is called previous year. 21. What this is called previous year? The year in which income is earned is called the previous year. So 21-22 is every year it will change. So the year in which you earn income is called the previous year. So tax, what is income tax? It is tax on income earned by a person during a year. Year means previous year. Is a term, definition. Previous year is a total of 12 months. The year in which you earn income is called the previous year. For your examination, coming examination June, and also for the next December exam, this is the year month. Based on this year only, 21-22, starting from 1st of April 21 and ending by still we are in the month of January. Today is 29th January. So still the year is not at over. So it starts from 1st of April and ends by 31st of March. So whatever income earned during this year will be subject to tax. Whatever income earned during this year will be subject to tax. Okay. The year in which income is earned is called the previous year. So income tax is on income earned by a person during a year. The year means previous year. So for your examination, it is 21-22. Income earned during this period will be subject to tax. And students, there is one more called assessment year. Assessment year is the year in which you are required to pay the tax. Assessment year. So the income is earned during the previous year, and your income will be assessed. Your income will be assessed by the income tax department in the assessment year. The year in which you pay tax is called the assessment year. Sir, income earned in 21-22, tax is paid in 22-23. So your income earned in 21-22 is subject to tax, is assessed to tax in the following year. So the year that follows previous year is called assessment year. Previous year is called the year in which you earn income. Assessment year is nothing but the year in which you pay taxes or the year in which your income is assessed to tax. So students, we have two important points, previous year and the assessment year. Previous year means the year in which income is earned. Assessment year means the year in which you are required to pay tax. The year in which your income is assessed. So there are two important, one is previous year, the other one is called the assessment year. Previous year means the year in which you earn income. For your examination, the current previous year is 21-22. So whatever income earned during the previous year 21-22 is brought to tax in the immediately following year called the assessment year. Students, this will change every year this will change. Now right now for your examination, it is previous year 21-22, assessment year 22-23. All problems will be based on previous year 21-22, assessment year 22-23. So the year in which you earn income is called the previous year. Now still we are in January 2022. Today is 29th of January 2022. It is not at over. It ends by 31st March. And by the time you write your examination, whether it is June or whether it is November for CS students or December for CS students or CMA students, this is the year. Okay, same for both the attempts, June and December, same assessment year and previous year. Right, students? Now tell me if you have any question to ask in between before I proceed further. If you want to ask any question.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
Sir, real estate.
Real estate is business.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So suppose a builder, property developer is constructing 10 flats and he is selling, he is into real estate business. So that is business only, real estate. Next.
Okay, sir.
Anybody else, ma'am? What is your previous year for your examination? Previous year is 21. What do you mean by previous year? Previous year means the year in which income is earned. What is assessment? Your income is assessed to tax in the immediately following year, called the assessment year, the year in which you paid tax. The year that follows the previous year, the year that follows the previous year is 21-22. The next year is called assessment year. And you are called assessee. You are called the assessee. And your income is assessed by the income tax department. called assessing officer, AO, I mean shorter. Assessing officer, he can be an income tax officer, he can be assistant commissioner of income tax, he can be deputy commissioner of income tax, he can be joint commissioner of income tax. All these are assessing officers. So they will be assessing your income. For which, students, so the income that is earned during the previous year, 21-22, is brought to tax, and you are required to pay tax. You are required to pay tax to the government. After paying tax, then comes your important duty. You know what you should, after paying income tax, don't think your duty is over there. Then comes the important obligation, my students. Every assessee is required to furnish or file his or her income tax return. Every assessor is required to file his or her income tax return to the department before due date. Enan Purida, every assessor is required to file his tax return. For example, for your previous year 21-22 assessment year 22-23, people are required to file income tax return before 31st of July 2022. You have to file your return. What is income tax return? What do you mean by income tax return? Sir, actually, why I have to file? See, income tax return means it is a statement. It is a statement showing all your income details. See, you have paid your taxes. Okay, good. But you have to furnish information to the income tax department every year, showing what is your income, where you have earned, all these details you have to furnish. The income tax return is a form wherein you have to fill the name of the assessee, your name, father's name, all these are asked. Address, date of birth, PAN, and your PAN number should be linked with Aadhaar also. Along with this, your residential status, whether you are a resident or a non-resident, because income tax is based on the residential status of the assessee. Now, which previous year and which assessment year, all this you have to, these are the basic details one has to give. And then you have to give other details like your income details, your salary income, your rental income, your business or profession, your capital gains, all these details you have to mention. After that, tax details, how much tax you have paid, out of which, what is TDS amount, what is advance tax amount, all this slowly you will understand, students. Is introduction now. Don't be, slowly, I'm just giving a broad view, all of them. So TDS, advance tax, self-assessment tax, all these taxes are paid. After that, students, one has to file his income tax return, giving all these details. What is the purpose of filing this return, ma'am? Edukaga file pannarom. What is the need for filing? Income tax return file pannanom before 31st July. What is the necessity for this, Ravina? See, the department will assess your income, whether you declare proper, whether your income has been fully admitted. Have you declared? Suppose you may earn 25 lakhs, but you may declare 20 lakhs. 5 lakhs declare pannama pola. So the department can take your return under scrutiny. So randomly they will select for scrutiny. Notice will be served. Suppose there are, for example, out of 100, for 5% they will select for scrutiny. Notice will be issued. They will call you for inquiry. They will ask you all the details like bank details, etc. And they will check with what you have filed. So if you declare properly, no problem. Or if there is any concealment, 25 lakhs you have shown only 20 lakhs. Our balance 5 lakhs is concealed. So income is comical. Therefore, penalty will be initiated on you. So checking. The department will check whether you declare properly. How they will check? Unless you file a tax return. You have to declare this is my income. These are the taxes I have paid. So, and later your case can be selected for scrutiny and it will be verified. You will be called upon to declare, to show all the proof, evidence. So that is why the purpose of income tax return, you have to do it before 31st of July. So these are the points, my basic points, students. Okay, now this is only an introduction. Now we'll move on to the tax computation part. Students, you have the chapter 1, correct? You have the book with you, material?
Yes, sir.
So students, whatever I do in the class is sufficient enough. Meaning extra you can read, you can prepare from what we do in the class. We have lot of problems in the in my material. Over 25 years of teaching experience, students, whatever questions that comes to my, I'll be going through the CA question papers, CMA question papers, CS question papers. So whatever good questions, quality questions, that will be selected here. So you can go through my material, that is more than enough. Okay, you need not go to the insert study material at all. You do for many number of times. Whatever I do in the class, in practice, that is more than enough. But ACS students, you have to buy a book called, you can note down this, ma'am. This is a small book. This is NS Zadana Cracker. Only MCQs. Past examination questions with the answers. This you have to buy, and please remember it is assessment year. You have to buy assessment year 22-23, ma'am, not the old one. Old one use irukadu. You have to buy this. The small book da. NSZ is the author. Cracker is the name of the book. Scanner Mari Cracker. MCQ past examination questions with the answer. Assessment year 22-23. Be careful. Assessment year 22-23. 21-22 last year the vaangidadinga. Online also I think it will be available, but new book has come or not, you have to check. I'll inform you later.
CMA also, sir.
CMA CMA will be very simple. But now mostly I'll be dealing with CA questions now. Mostly I'll be dealing with CA questions. So that attend manale more than enough. Easy exam CMA.
Okay.
Standard CA. So another CMA students paper will be very simple. Once you attend the class, revise pananga. Whatever I do in the class, your instant study material need not be opened at all. So na class la enna pandreno, adu thirupi practice pananga. That's all. All questions are very carefully selected, ma'am. Please remember a lot of problems in the recently asked CA examination question. I go through CS exam.
Sir, author name once again, please.
Got it? Screen with Excel. Okay, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now coming to topic number 1, students. Another topic number 1. What is the name of the topic? Paranga? Computation of tax. Yeah, computation of tax liability. Today's class, you will learn how the income tax is computed, ma'am. For example, if my income is 7 lakhs, can you tell me the tax? The answer is that is what you are going to learn. In income of the 7 lakhs, how much tax I have to pay? Yes, you will calculate. Suppose another person says my income is 75 lakhs. So what tax I have to pay? You can do it. After learning this topic, you can also, if your parents are taxpayers, you can also discuss with them. They will surprise you. Today's class. So suppose if an Indian cricketer, say Virat Kohli, has income of 75 crores, what tax he has to pay? Calculate. So in today's class, you will be learning about the computation of tax. Ready, students? Now all of you listen. Up to 2.5 lakhs in India, there is no tax. Up to 2.5 lakhs, there is no income tax in India. Up to 2.5 lakhs, there is, I'm giving this slab, income tax slab rates. Up to 2.5 lakhs. Above 2.5 lakhs and up to 5 lakhs, you have to simply pay 5% tax. It's a very, very lowest rate, ma'am. Hardly you will find in any country this tax rate. 5% now, the tax rate. For example, if your income is 3 lakhs, how much tax you have to pay? 3 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs nil. Sir,
50,000 and 5%.
up to 2.5 lakhs. So, this is called basic exemption, ma'am. For all incomes, 2.5 lakhs will be exempted. So 2.5 lakhs, no tax. Balance 50,000, 5%. So how much is your tax upon? How much is your tax? 2,500. One more thing, if your income, they say total income. Total, if your total income means all the 5 heads. Sum of all the 5 heads is called total income. Total income will be subject to computation of tax. Suppose if your total income is 3 lakhs, basic exemption 2.5 lakhs income tax, balance 50,000, 5%, 2,500, and government gives you discount, if your income does not exceed 5 lakhs. If your income does not exceed 5 lakhs, you will get discount. Discount means rebate in Solo. Rebate under section 87A of the Income Tax Act. You will get a rebate on the 2,500 update. I'll tell you what is rebate. So if your income does not rebate, all these I'll show you in the material. 87A, rebate under section 87A for resident individuals. Total income does not exceed 5 lakhs. Maximum rebate allowed is rupees 12,500. I'll tell you, I'll explain all these students one by one. So if you income 3 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs tax, balance 5% tax 2,500, other discount paid on, no tax finally. No income tax, ma'am. Because since your income is less than 5 lakhs, discount, whatever is the tax, discount. Suppose your income is 4 lakhs. Now what will be the tax? 2.5 lakhs, 0.
15,000.
Balance 5%, and you will get 7,500 discount, no tax. Up to 5 lakhs, no income tax in India because of that discount. Up to 5 lakhs, nobody needs to pay tax. Next up, sir, my income is 4 lakhs 90,000, sir. Okay, 2.5 lakhs nil. Balance 4.9 minus 2.5. Balance 5%, and you will get 12,000 rebate, no tax. Sir, my income is exactly 5 lakhs. 2.5 lakhs nil. Balance 5 lakhs minus 2.5. 2.5 into 5. 12,500 will get rebate, no tax. So up to 5 lakhs students, no tax. So income tax is only above 5 lakhs. So up to 5 lakhs. That is why rebate yarkala varo for resident individuals. Who is a resident? Other way, that's a separate chapter we have to study. Who is a resident? Who is a non-resident? We will study that separately. So resident, one who has stayed in India for 182 days or more is a resident. One who has stayed in India for 182 days or more during the previous year 21-22. So in India, 182 days stay pannirkingla during the previous year 20. Yes, sir. Apna, you are a resident. If you are a resident, you are entitled for rebate provided your income does not exceed 5 lakhs and maximum rebate allowed is 12,500. Suppose if your income is more than 5 lakhs, you will move to the next slab, students. So above 5 lakhs, no rebate. To 10 lakhs, you have to pay 20% tax on the excess. What do you mean by on the excess? Suppose if your income is 5 lakhs 10,000. Sir, idhukku evlo sir tax pay pannom? 5 lakhs.
10,000 sir.
Up to 2.5 lakhs, no tax. Up to 2.5 lakhs, no tax. Everybody, sir. First 2.5 lakhs, no tax. Next 2.5 lakhs, 5%. Next 2.5 lakhs, 5%. What is 5% now?
12,000.
12,500. Balance above 5 lakhs. Balance
10.
adukku 20%. You know how much tax you have to pay? For 5 lakh 10,000, 14,500. First 2.5 lakhs. Tell me, students, first 2.5 lakhs. So first 2.5 lakhs. Apro next 2.5 lakhs. What is 2.5 to 5? Innor 2.5 lakhs is 5%. Above 5 lakhs. Above 5 lakhs balance 10,000, 20%. So, but normally I don't calculate like this. The correct procedure now. 14,500. Instead, what I will do? Students, tell me, what is your tax on 5 lakhs? On 5 lakhs, it is 12,500. You have to remember. On 5 lakhs, it is 12,500. On 5 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs nil. 5 minus 2.5 balance to 5%, 12,500. So those who have an income of 5 lakhs, 12,500 tax. 5 lakhs kumela evlo irukum? Apply 20%. Apply 20%. So your overall tax is 14,500. 1 minute. This is your tax. 5 lakhs evlo tax?
12,000.
12,000. Above 5 lakhs, what is the tax rate?
20%.
20%. Yeah. So overall tax 14,500. Now listen, students. If your income is 6 lakhs, 5 lakhs, on 5 lakhs, 12,500. What is the balance?
1 lakh.
6 minus 5, 1 lakh. 1 lakh into 20%. So overall tax. So 32. This is for 6 lakhs. Sir, 7 lakhs, sir. 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs, 12,500. You know, right? 5 lakhs, it is always 12,500. But here is the example. For 5 lakhs, it is 12,500. How? Sir, first basic exemption. No tax up to 2.5 lakhs. So balance 2.5 lakhs, 5%, 12,500. So on 5 lakhs, 12,500. Balance the 20% tax above 5 lakhs. Above 5 lakhs and up to 10 lakhs, 20%. Plus 12,500. Can you explain this 20% plus 12,500? 20% is for the excess and 12,500 is for 5 lakhs. 20% is on the excess and 12,500 is for 5 lakhs. So 20% on the excess amount above 5 lakhs and 12,500 for 5 lakhs. So this is the answer. Suppose 8 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 12,500, balance 20%. 9 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 12,500, balance 20%. This is your tax. 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 12,500, balance 5 lakhs, 20%, 1 lakh, 12,500. Above 10 lakhs, now the next slab, students. Above 10 lakhs, the tax rate is highest tax rate, 30% plus 30% on the excess over and about 10 lakhs. இப்போ நீங்க 11 lakhs earn பண்றீங்கன்னா the excess 1 lakh தான் 30% and for 10 lakhs we have to add 10 lakhs க்கு எவ்வளவுமா tax வருது?
1 lakh.
1,12,500.
1 lakh.
So 10 lakhs, it is 1,12,500. Above 10 lakhs, 30%. What I mean is, suppose if your income is 11 lakhs, students, on 10 lakhs, like same method, on 10 lakhs, 112,500. அதுக்கு மேல balance 10 lakhs மேல போச்சுனா, what is the rate you have to apply? 30%. So my overall tax is this, 1,42,500. Now you can answer anything. இப்போ 25 lakhs நிச்சுக்கோங்க, my income is 25 lakhs. On 10 lakhs, 112,500. சரி, எப்படி சார் வந்தது 112,500? அதான் இங்க இருக்கு. On 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs க்கு 12,500, balance க்கு 20%, 112,500. சார் 5 lakhs க்கு 12,500 எப்படி சார் வந்தது? அதான் இங்க போட்டோமே. 5 lakh, 2.5 lakhs, 0, balance. Your total income is 5 lakh. I'm applying the slab, அவ்வளவுதான். The slab நான் apply பண்றேன். 2.5 lakhs, 0, balance. Balance 5 minus 2.5, balance 2.5%, 12,500. So for 5 lakhs, your tax is 12,500. For 5 lakhs, your tax is 12,500. 5 lakhs க்கு மேல போச்சுனா 20% tax. 5 lakhs க்கு 12,500, balance க்கு 20% tax. So 10 lakhs, what is the tax? So you have to remember, students, 2.5 lakhs, what is the tax?
0, sir.
5 lakhs, what is the tax?
12,500.
12,500.
10 lakhs, what is the tax?
1 lakh
1 lakh
12,500.
12,500.
If you remember this, it will be easy for you to calculate. If you remember this, it is easy for you to calculate. Now, adala 25 lakhs nichukonga. Sir, 10 lakhs to 112,500. Balance 25 minus 15 to 30%, 4.5 lakhs. So my total tax 25 lakhs I have to pay 562,500. Suppose your income is 50 lakhs. Sir, 10 lakhs you have to pay 112,500. Balance excess 40, 30%, 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs, 12,500. Suppose my income is 1 crore. 10 lakhs, 112,500, balance 90 lakhs to 30%, my total tax. That's all, students. My income is 4 crores. 1 crore, 18 lakhs, 12,500 is a tax. My income is 25 crores. You can see 7 crore, 48 lakhs, 12,500 is a tax. So calculate one, that's all. Apart from that, you have health and education cess no pay pano. I'll after break meet panoma 7:30 and surcharge. After break we will discuss. Apart from the income tax, you are also required to pay health and education cess. What is health and education cess and surcharge? We will discuss after break. Okay, students.
Yes, sir.
Tax ఉందమ్మా. కడుతుందా ఏం లేదు. సిఏకి ఎత్తారు. அதனால நமக்கு சிஎம்ஏக்கு ஈஸியா தான் உண்டு. சிஏ ஸ்டாண்டர்டா இருப்பாங்க. సిఏకి జాస్తిగా எடுப்பாங்கమ్మా. సిఎంఏకి అంతంతా వద్దే వద్దు. అప్పుడు నువ్వు సిఎంఏ ఈజీగానే చేసిడొచ్చు. సిఏ అటెండ్ చేస్తే సిఏ సిఎంఏ సిఎస్ 3 தான் இருக்கு.
இதே ஒரே காமன் தான்.
பேசிக்ல
ரக்ஷனா மியூட் யுவர் மைக்.
Ready, students? So this is what up to 2 tax rates for assessment year 22-23. That is previous year 21-22 up to 2.5 lakhs nil. Up to 2.5 lakhs nil. Yeah, 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs. 5% is the tax. Above 5 lakhs and up to 10 lakhs, 20% on the excess. And for 5 lakhs, you have to add. And for 5 lakhs, you have to add 12,500. 20% on the excess plus 12,500 on 5 lakhs. And about 10 lakhs, 30% on the excess plus 1,12,500 on 10 lakhs. So these are the tax rates, students. Now coming back to the Excel sheet. Now the next one is education cess. One has to pay 4% extra tax in the name of health and education cess. Some 15-20 years back, education cess was introduced. What is education cess? See, government wanted to provide free education for children in the rural areas. So fund is required for providing free education. So government decided to raise money by adding additional 2%. Initially they started with 2%. Students. This is the primary education cess. 2%. Every taxpayer has to pay 2% extra. Meaning, suppose if your tax is 26,000, you have to pay 2% extra on this 520. This 520 is called education cess. This money collected from the people will go to fund education for children in rural area, primary education. Adukapram government made it 3%. Now the education cess today it is 3%. Then Modi government introduced health cess 1%. So health, the insurance for all, every taxpayer is required to pay education cess of 3% and 1% health cess. Another today it is called health and education cess extra income tax. Every taxpayer, suppose if your income tax is 1 lakh, you have to pay 4% health and education cess on the tax. So total tax is 1,04,000 you have to pay. Suppose if your income is exactly 5 lakhs, 12,500 tax, rebate 12,500, no tax for you. Cess will also be 0 because cess is calculated. Health and education cess is calculated on this tax only. If this happens to be 0, cess will also be 0. So, Purunjada, so the next one is health and education cess. Health and education cess. So you have to first calculate the tax. Step 1. Calculate basic tax by applying the slab rates. Step 2. Add health and education cess. All of that. Now students, health and education cess. So it was introduced by initially education cess introduced pandanga, primary education, from secondary higher education cess they made it 3%. Initially it was 2, then they made it 3. Then Modi government added health cess 1%. So every taxpayer is required to pay this 4%. This 4% is calculated on the basic tax. Suppose if your tax is 10,000, you have to pay 400 extra. So 10,400 pay pannu. Total tax. Now next comes surcharge. Surcharge is additional income tax. Additional income tax for people who earn more. Surcharge today, people who earn more should pay extra income tax. Those who have income above 50 lakhs should pay 10% extra tax called surcharge. Those who have income above 1 crore should pay 15% surcharge. Those who have income above 2 crores should pay 25% surcharge. And those who have income above 5 crores should pay 37% surcharge. These are the surcharge rates today in India, ma'am. These two are recently introduced. And these two are called higher surcharge rates. These two are called higher surcharge rates. Okay, now I'll give you an example. Suppose if your income is 60 lakhs. So 60 lakhs are tax around. Okay, 10 lakhs. What is the tax? 10 lakhs, 112. Please remember this, students. 10 lakhs, 112,500, 5 lakhs, 12,500, 2.5 lakhs, 0. 5 lakhs, 12,500, 10 lakhs, 112,500. So 10 lakhs to 112,500. What is the balance, ma'am? This is my total income. Okay. On 10 lakhs, I have to pay this. On the balance, what is the balance, students?
5 lakhs.
50 lakhs, sir.
50 lakhs. 50 lakhs, what is the rate? About 10 lakhs, in the tax rate around 30%.
30%.
So now, this is my basic tax, ma'am. Basic tax you will owe. So on 60 lakhs, this is my tax. 16 lakhs, 12,500. Now you have to add surcharge. Surcharge what percentage, sir? My income is 60 lakhs. Above 50 lakhs, now you have to pay 10% extra tax. So 10% is 1,61,250. That you add, finally add health and education cess at the rate of 4%. This is how the calculation works. That's all. This is my total tax due. This is my total tax due. Purida, suppose if my income is 75 lakhs. Tell me how to do it. 10 lakhs, 112,500. Students, remember 10 lakhs it is 112,500. Balance 75 minus 10. 30%. 30%. So total, this is my basic tax. Surcharge. Why? Because my income is more than 50 lakhs, I have to pay extra 10%. 10% is calculated on basic tax. So 20 lakhs, 2 lakhs, total tax, cess and tax due. Suppose if your income is 1 crore 25 lakhs. Sir, on 10 lakhs, 112,500. On the balance, 30%. Total tax. Now surcharge will be
15.
15%.
15%. Ma. Reason?
It is above 1 crore.
More than 1 crore.
More than 1 crore. 15% additional income tax, which is calculated on the basic tax. This is 15%. Then total cess, and this is your tax. So on an income of 1 crore 25 lakhs, on an income of 1 crore 25 lakhs, how much is your tax overall? How much is your tax you pay? Sir, this is my income, this is my tax. So what is your average rate of income tax you are paying to the government, students? Enna percentage tax pay pandringa?
30%.
34.086%. This is called average rate of income tax that you are paying. On your income, students, 34% goes to the government. On your income, how much you are giving to the government? So government,
34%.
yeah, government is like our partner. So we have to give government 34%. See, government also wants money, ma. Correct? Yeah. They raise money from direct tax and indirect taxes. Sir. The purpose of why government needs money? Because they have to spend a lot of money on infrastructure, education, health, defense, and many more. So they require money. Road ponno, flyover cutno, government wants money. So the main source of revenue is the taxes we pay. So direct and indirect taxes. So government will be using that for various purposes. Students. So for 1 crore 25 lakhs, this is the tax. Next up. Sir, my income is 3 crores. What will be the tax? 10 lakhs, 112,500. 10 lakhs, 112,500. Balance, 30%. Total basic tax. Surcharge?
25%.
Correct, ma. Why 25%?
About 2 crores.
More than 2.
If your income, what is total income?
3 crores.
3 crores.
Yeah. I'm asking what do you mean by total income?
The revenue from operation and other income, sir.
Revenue from operations.
All the
General explanation. Actually, total income means it is a total. See here, I'll show you total income. Total income or otherwise taxable income. It means all the 5 heads. For example, salary, house property, business or profession, capital gains, income from other sources. All these will be added. See, not necessary that you have to have income from all. Yeah? A salaried person may not have business income. A business person may not have salary income. So, if you add all these, whatever applicable, that is called gross total income, students. From gross total income, there are certain deductions. From gross total income, there are certain deductions. I'll explain all this later. And the deductions we call that as total income. So this is the income on which tax is computed. That is what given here. Okay, don't worry about that. Just now 3 crores, 10 lakhs, 112,500, balance the 30%, basic tax surcharge 25%. Why? Because my income is more than 2 crore. I have to pay 25% surcharge and 4% cess. So 1 crore 14 lakhs 56,000 on an income of 3 crore. My average rate goes to 38%. For every 100 rupees, I have to pay 38 rupees to the government. 100 rupees to 38 rupees to the government. Sorry, students. Next up. 7 crore 50 lakhs. 10 lakhs. Balance 7 crore 40 lakhs. 30%. Surcharge.
37%.
37. Why 37%?
More than 5 crores.
Yeah, your total income is more than 5 crores. So 37%. And then add cess 4% total. So how much you are paying to the government? For every 100 rupees, you are paying 42.39%. Huge. Correct? So the people who are earning more, I don't know what will be Virat Kohli's income. Suppose if you make a guess, assume 75 crores. Just an example I'm giving. 75 crore. The sales are not enough for his income. 75 crore income, what will be the tax? Sir, 10 lakhs, 112,500. Balance, 30%. Surcharge, 37%. Cess, 4%. He has to pay 32 crores. If he is earning 75 crore, he has to pay 32 crores as tax. So in other words, average rate of income tax 42.7, almost 42.7% of his income goes to the government. Now, government will be happy as long as Virat Kohli earns more income. So the more the income the cricketers earn, the Bollywood actors or our Tamil actors, etc., whatever they earn in crores, 42% will go to the government. So government will be happy when people earn more. Yeah, students, any doubt in this? So surcharge, cess. So first step is calculate the basic tax, students.
Okay.
After that, 1 minute, ma'am. Add surcharge. And then step 3. If surcharge is applicable, first calculate tax. Then cess. Suppose if your income is more than 50 lakhs or 1 crore or 2 crore or 5 crore, first basic tax surcharge on the total cess. Yeah. If anybody has a doubt, you can. Anybody, my students, doubt or come?
For the surcharge above 2 crores and 5 crores, it should not include capital gains. Sir.
Hey, it will include capital gains also.
The book it is given excluding, sir. That's it.
No, don't worry about all this, ma'am. You have gone through. This is
Surcharge, sir, surcharge.
where it is, you tell me.
In the book, sir, page number 1.43.
No. You are talking about my material or the institute material?
Institute material, sir.
Huh?
Institute material.
Hey, institute material, don't refer now. Yeah, their explanation will be different from. Say, first see whatever I am explaining, then you will understand. Straight away, you book refer I am slowly entering into one by one. So don't worry about it. Surcharge here, I have given some important information. All this. Now, you know what I am teaching? I am in the first para only. And slowly I am adding what is surcharge and what is cess. Only I have just introduced. So all those points will be covered. We will wait and see. Okay. Now, my students, coming to the first problem. You remind me about your doubt later, my student. See, once I cover this, all the provisions you ask me, then it will fit. Students, question number 1. Now we'll try problems. Find out tax liability in each case. Find out tax liability in each case separately of Mr. X, who is age 30, if his total income for the previous year 21-22, assessment year 22-23 is as follows. Previous year 21-22, assessment year 22. Your examination problems will be on 21-22, 22-23. Sir, if my income, 6 cases, ma'am. There are 6 cases. How to calculate tax on this? You tell me how to do it. Okay, now sum number 1. Students, don't copy this. Answer sheet will be sent to you through mail. The Excel sheet, whatever I am doing here, will be sent to you. You are required to copy later. So first, sum number 1. Listen. Salima, first, what is that income? A.
2,10,000.
2,10,000, no tax. Nil. Next, B. Next,
3,50,000.
3 lakhs?
50,000.
50,000.
3,50,000, yeah. Sir, 2,50,000, 0. Balance. My total income is. What is your total income?
3,50,000.
Yeah, total income 3,50,000 on 2.5 lakhs nil balance. How much tax I have to pay?
5%.
5%. What is 5% on 1 lakh?
5,000.
5,000.
5,000. Students, my total income is 3.5 lakhs on 2.5 lakhs 0 balance 1 lakh 5%, 5,000. So should I pay 5,000 to the government? Yeah.
No, sir, discount.
No, sir, rebate.
Total income, since your total income is less than 5 lakhs, since your total income does not exceed 5 lakhs, you will be allowed rebate under section 87A of the Income Tax Act. You will get 5,000 rebate. Maximum rebate allowed is 12,500. So tax due. That's all, students. 0 is my tax due. So who is entitled for rebate, ma'am? Yarkala rebate irukka. Now listen here.
Resident in India.
I have given in the notes, you can read. a maximum rebate of a maximum
12,500.
rebate of 12,500 under
12,500.
section
87A.
that for
Resident
Resident
individual.
individuals.
in case taxable income does not exceed
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs.
during the previous year. Okay. Coming back to the question, what is the next point? See. Total income.
5 lakhs, sir.
5 lakhs, sir.
Total income 5 lakhs. Okay. Total income 5 lakhs. On 2.5 lakhs.
Nil.
Nil, sir.
This is called basic exemption. 2.5 lakhs, no income tax, straight away exempt. Basic exemption. What is the balance? 5 minus 2.5.
2.5, sir.
5%. Up to 5 lakhs, 5%. Up to 5 lakhs, 5%. 12,500. Then 0 plus 12,500. 12,500, sir. Then rebate. Why 12,000? Sir, your income is not more than 5 lakhs. Therefore, rebate will be given tax 0. Correct, students? Next one.
9,99,995, sir.
Total income 9,99,995. Now, if you calculate the tax 5 lakhs, 12,500, balance 30% tax, sorry, balance 20% tax. Okay, now, and then 4% cess. You can see the fraction in this. So, government enna sollirukanga, before you calculate the tax, see that the total income is rounded off to nearest 10 rupee. Round off pananuma. It should be rounded off to the nearest 10. So 9,99,995 will be rounded off to 10 lakhs. So if your income is 9 lakh, because to avoid a decimal and the paisa should not come. For example, tax on the 12,483 rupees 48 paisa. 12,483. And then you have to pay 12,480. Rounded off now, nearest to 10 rupees. Suppose if this is your tax, you have to pay 12,480. Nearest to 10 is down. Suppose you have to pay
12,490.
12,485.
12,490.
Round off you can avoid decimal in calculation. So if your total income is 9,99,995, step 1, it should be rounded off to 10 lakhs, nearest to 10. Now compute the tax, ma'am. So what is your total income?
1,12,500.
Rounded off to 10 lakhs, correct. On 5 lakhs. Sir, on 5 lakhs, 12,500.
12,500.
On the balance.
1 lakh.
On the balance, I have to pay 20 above 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs cross achana next 5 lakhs to 20%. What is the tax, students? 1 lakh. So I have to
1
pay
lakh, sir.
1 lakh. So for an income of 10 lakhs, my tax is 112. Should I add surcharge? No. Surcharge will be only for those who have income above 50 lakhs. So surcharge, you have to pay. Yeah, you have to pay 4% health and education.
Educational, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Proceed.
When should we calculate this, sir?
Cess,
Yes, sir.
cess is compulsory, ma'am. You have to pay. I told you, yeah, government wants money for funding education, health, etc. for poor people. So all taxpayers are required to be, not only me, not only other individuals, even companies are also required to pay this 4% extra. So this money will go to funding health and education expenditure in the country. Every taxpayer is required to compulsorily pay this. If you have tax, you have to pay 4% extra. That is why. Next, my students. Next, E. What is your income?
50 lakhs, sir.
Total income 50 lakhs. Okay. 50 lakhs, what will be the tax, students? On 10 lakhs first straight away. On 10 lakhs.
1,12,500.
1,12,500.
For 10 lakhs, 112,500. Above balance 30%. About 10 lakhs, what is the tax rate? 30%. So overall tax. Should I add surcharge?
No, sir.
No. Why? Because total income is not more than 50 lakhs. Sir, 50 lakhs is a total income. It is not more than 50 lakhs. 4% cess. So this is my final tax. I have to pay 13,65,000. So 50 lakhs are exactly 50 lakhs. 10 lakhs, 112 balance 30% total plus cess. All of them. 10 lakhs, 112,500 balance 30% cess over. Next, ma'am. Over.
1 crore, sir.
Total income 1 crore.
Income is 1 crore. 1 crore. What is the tax? Tell me. On 10 lakhs.
1,12,500.
1,500. On the balance. On the balance.
30%.
30%.
30%. So this is my basic tax. The basic tax. And then should I add surcharge now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Add 10% surcharge. Now 15% only if it is more than 1 crore. So 10%. So surcharge, because my income is more than 50 lakhs, one has to pay 10% surcharge, students. So 10%. Now if you add, now finally add 4% cess. You can simply call it as cess. Health and education cess. I mean, understood. If you write cess, it is understood as health and education cess in the income tax law. So you need not write elaborately health and education cess. You can simply write cess. 4% on this. So my overall tax due 32,17,500. Over, students.
Yes, sir.
So this is sum number 1 for you, students. And now coming back to the other provisions. Listen. Under the income tax law, we have another category called senior citizen. Who is a senior citizen?
Above the age of
Above 60.
Who has completed 60 years of age during the previous year. Suppose 60 years completed, you have completed 60 years, then basic exemption is slightly more. Instead of 2.5 lakhs, 3 lakhs will be the exemption, students. And this is available only for resident senior citizen. A resident senior citizen, basic exemption, instead of 2.5 lakhs, it is 3 lakhs. Now read here. Tax rates for resident senior citizen. Tax rates for resident senior citizen for assessment year 22-23. Students, whether all these will change or not. Suppose today is 29th January, ma'am. 30, 31st, 1st of February is the budget day. 1st of February, Nirmala Sitharaman will be presenting her budget. Will there be any changes in the tax rates? Even if there are changes in the tax rates, it is not applicable for you. Even for the November, December exams, it is not applicable. It is only for the next year. The budget is presented on 1st of February. Budget is always presented on 1st of February. So I think Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday or Tuesday. So 1st of February, the budget is presented by the finance minister. So the changes that are made, we can discuss what changes they have made, but it is not applicable for your next 2 exams, that is May and November, or June and December exam. They are not applicable. It is only for the next year. So whatever we are studying is for our next 2 exams now. So tax rates for resident senior citizen. Instead of 2.5 lakhs, It is
3
so
lakhs.
a senior citizen enjoys 50,000 rupees additional exemption. A senior citizen enjoys 50,000 rupees additional exemption. Extra. Adukapram 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, 5%, 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 20%, about 10 lakhs. So a senior citizen, for example, on an income of 5 lakhs, normal general category 12,500, whereas senior citizen will pay 10,000. How?
10,000.
The basic exemption 2.5 lakhs, here it is 3 lakhs. What is the extra exemption, man? 2.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs extra exemption is 50,000. The 50,000 exemption in this category. 50,000 to 5%. What is 50,000 into 5%?
2,500.
A senior citizen will pay 2,500 rupees less compared to the general category. If you 12,500, you can see 2,500 less. 1,12,500, you can say 2,500 less. So for 3 lakhs nil, for 5 lakhs it is 10,000. For 10 lakhs it is 1,10,000. So a resident senior citizen will enjoy a higher exemption, 3 lakhs. Extra exemption is 50,000 rupees. Extra exemption is 50,000 rupees. And the 50,000 is in this slab. 2.5 lakhs 0, 3 lakhs 0. 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs 5%, 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs. So here extra 50,000 in the 5% slab. So another 50,000 to 5%, 2,500 rupees less he will pay. You are a resident senior citizen. But this higher exemption is available only if you are a resident. In case of a non-resident senior citizen, sir, 65 years, non-resident, basic exemption is only 2.5 lakhs. It is not 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs higher exemption is only for resident. Basic exemption 3 lakhs is only for resident senior citizen. If you are a non-resident, then 2.5 lakhs, this rates will apply. Now, just for understanding purpose, students, just for understanding sake, now we'll now take up sum number 4, for example. Or 1 minute, sorry. Sum number 2 we'll try first. Tell me, ma'am, Mr. D, age 45, is a businessman. His income for the previous year 21-22, assessment year 22-23 is as follows. Compute his tax liability in each case separately. 1 crore 80 lakhs, what is my tax? 4 crore 10 lakhs and 9 crore 10 lakhs, what is my tax? Ignore provisions of 115. Next class I will teach you what is 115 BAC. Okay, it will be too early for me to tell what is 115 BAC. So first we will go by this. Now tell me, students, is the tax or including surcharge, sum number? Yeah, sum number 2. Tell me, students, first one, total income 1 crore
80 lakhs.
80 lakhs.
80 lakhs on
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs. It is
1,500.
1,500. Balance.
70,000.
What rate? Above
30%.
10 lakhs cross anale 30%, sir. Now, what is the total tax? Should I pay? Now, this is my basic tax, students. Should I pay surcharge?
Yes, sir.
What rate?
15%, sir.
15. Why 15%? Because
More than 1 crore.
Sir.
more than 1 crore, 15%. 15% on this. Okay. Next, what should I add?
Yes.
Can I write simply? Can I write cess? Yes.
Yes.
So what is 4% on this? So my overall tax is 62 lakhs, 34,150. That's also the case A. Next. Case B. Tell me, ma, what is your income?
4 crore 10 lakh.
4 crore 10 lakhs.
4 crore 10 lakhs. On 10 lakhs. On 10 lakhs.
1 lakh
1,12,000.
Above 10 lakhs, balance 4 crores. 30%. Total Surcharge, should I add 15% or? Now what will be the surcharge? 25%.
25%, sir.
Yeah, why 25%? Because your
More than
total
2
income
crore.
is more than 2 crore, but less than 5 crore. So 25% surcharge add pending. Yes, sir. And says this is your answer, students. 1 crore 57 lakhs 46,250 for an income of 4 crore 10 lakhs. Next up. C. What is the
9
total?
crore 10 lakhs.
9 crore 10 lakhs. On 10 lakhs, 112,500. Suppose senior citizen, you just make it 1,10,000. That's all. A senior citizen will pay 2,500 rupees less. Okay, students. 10 lakhs 112,500. Balance 9 crore into 30%. Total. Surcharge, what percentage may surcharge?
7%.
37%.
37%. Add 4% cess tax. Got it? Ora sum. So this is sum number 2 for you. Next. Yeah, students. We'll move on to sum number 3. In case of a senior citizen. Students, chat, don't send me questions, man. Normally, I don't look at chat. I'll be concentrating only on the discussion. Chat, you can straight away ask me question. Okay. Now listen, students. Find out the tax liability in each case separately of Mr. Y. A senior, who is a senior citizen? One who has completed
60.
Age of 60.
years of age.
one who has completed 60 years. Now listen, one who has completed 60 years. Okay, sir. Suppose date of birth is given. Date of birth is 1st of October 1956. A person was born on 1st of October 1956. Now for the previous year 22, his birthday will be on. Okay, students. But birthday is on 1st October.
Yes.
He was born in the year 1956. Now 21-22 is our relevant previous year for our exam. April 21, May 21, June 21, July 21, August 21, September 21, October 1st 21. Okay. Now what is 2021 minus 1956? 2021 minus 1956. Sir, 65 years. He is a senior citizen, sir. Yeah, correct. Completed 60. Yeah. Then he is eligible for higher exemption. Okay, students. Suppose his date of birth, I'll change. Now tell me, he was born on date of birth 1/4/1962. He was born on 1/4/1962. When will be his birthday for year 21-22 and what will be his age? 21-22 his birthday. His birthday is on 1st April, man. In the year 1st April
2021.
21 is correct. 22 ன்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா next year. We are preparing for 21-22. 1/4/22 is next year. Now tell me, ma, what is 2021 minus 1962?
59, sir.
Has he completed 60 years?
No, sir.
Sir.
When is my next birthday? The year will end by 31st March. This 21-22 will end by. Correct? Next day is my birthday. Tomorrow I will be, suppose today is 31st March. My next birthday is on 1st April 2022. I will be completing 60 years. Students, now listen. Those who are born on 1st April, the CBDT circular issued. Clarification. What is CBDT stands for? Central Board of Direct Taxes. Okay, the highest income tax authority, they have issued a circular giving clarification. Enna clarification therima? Those who are born on 1st April and say a certain age is completed. Any complete pandrar your 60 years on 1/4/2022, but the next year. He is completing 60 years only in the next year. His birthday falls on 1st April. CBDT or circular issue பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Those who are born on 1st April, they will be treated as if they have completed 60 one day before their birthday. So நீங்க 60 இங்கே complete பண்ண மாதிரி and the benefit you can take and avail a higher exemption of 3 lakhs. This benefit is available only for those who are born on 1st April, ma'am. Sir, in 1st April 2022 தான் 60 years complete ஆகுது. But as per the CBDT circular, you have completed 60 as on 31/3/2022. Therefore, you will be given the benefit of senior citizen 3 lakhs exemption. So those who are born on 1st April have this advantage. Those who are born on 1st April 2022 la தான் 60 years முடியுது. But as per the CBDT circular, those who are born on 1st April, நீங்க 60 years 1st April 2022 தான் complete ஆகுது. But it will be treated as if you have completed 60 years one day before 31/3/2022. In other words, for the previous year 21-22, it will be treated as if you have completed 60 years and the benefit of higher exemption will be given. This benefit of this CBDT circular, this benefit is only for those who are born on 1st of April students. I'll repeat this again. But meanwhile, sum number 3 vanga. Case A, what is your total income?
2,90,000.
2,90,000 nil, sir. Up to 3 lakhs, no tax. I am a resident senior citizen. I am a resident senior citizen. Next up.
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs, sir.
5 lakhs, sir.
Students, suppose if I had been a non-resident, what will be the answer? I am a resident senior citizen exempted up to 3 lakhs. I am a resident senior citizen exempted up to 3 lakhs. Then a non-resident, you will get only 250,000. 2,50,000 the exemption kadachirukkom and balance 5% tax.
5%.
So 2,000 and rebate is not available for a non-resident. Up 4% says he has to pay 2,080, my students. Two changes are made. One, if you are a resident senior citizen, if you are a resident senior citizen, you will get 3 lakhs exemption. If you are a non-resident senior citizen, 3 lakhs higher exemption is not available for a non-resident. Who is a resident, who is a non-resident? Our discussion later. 2.5 lakhs no tax, balance the 5%. Rebate is not available for a non-resident. Rebate is only for resident, man. Rebate is only for a resident whose total income does not exceed 5 lakhs. நீங்க non-resident இருந்தா tax pay பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். Next students, B.
Total income 5 lakhs.
Total income 5 lakhs. How to calculate, sir? 3 lakhs basic exemption. Balance 3 lakhs exemption. Balance 10,000. So overall tax 10,000 and I'll get rebate. Rebate under section 87A of the Income Tax Act 10,000. So for senior citizens 10,000 is the maximum rebate. 5 lakhs general category 12,500, 12,500 rebate 0. But for senior citizen 2,500 less 10,000 rupees rebate culture 0. So for 5 lakhs 10,000 but rebate null is 0. Next
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs. If total income is 10 lakhs. Yes, students. On 5 lakhs, what is the tax a senior citizen has to pay? 10,000. Normal general category, you have to write
12,000.
but 10,000 here. Balance
5.
Above 5 lakhs, 20% tax, sir.
1 lakh.
1 lakh. We have to pay 1,12,500. General category 1,12,500. But for senior citizen resident 1,10,000. Now add 4% health and education cess applicable for all
Taxpayers.
Yeah. So tax due, my students. Next D.
70 lakhs. 70 lakhs.
Total income 70 lakhs. On 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
1,10,000.
1,10,000.
10,000.
General category we have to write
1 lakh
1 lakh
12,500.
12,500.
112, but senior citizen, therefore balance
30%.
what is 30%? Then add 10%.
Surcharge.
Why 10%?
More than
Above
50
50 lakhs.
Total income is more than
50 lakh.
3 lakhs, therefore surcharge 10%. Overall tax and then add
4%. Sir.
that's all students. Next
1 crore 40 lakhs. Sir.
1 crore
40 lakhs, sir.
1 crore 40 lakhs. Now can you tell me 1 crore 40 lakhs on 10 lakhs it is
1 lakh 10,000.
1 lakh 10.
1 lakh 10,000 balance 30% tax
30%.
total. This is my tax. Add
Surcharge.
Surcharge 15%.
15%.
10% surcharge. Correct. Okay, then add
4%.
4% cess. Over students. This is my tax due. Is the problem over or still in Nilka?
One more, sir.
One more. Wait.
3 crore 50 lakhs, sir.
I'll cut and paste this. Apply on the answer. F. What? 3 crores?
50 lakhs, sir.
3 crore 50 lakhs. Tell me, my students. 10 lakhs.
1 lakh
1 lakh 10,000.
1 lakh 10,000.
Balance. 3 crore 40 lakhs.
40 lakhs.
30%.
30%.
Total. So this is my basic tax. Adukapram surcharge. How much I should add? Surcharge
25%.
25%.
25%.
25%.
25% on this surcharge. 25% is calculated on this basic tax. Apron 4% says overall tax. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is sum number 3. Now, likewise, we have to do. Just we'll try one more sum.
Sir,
Tell me.
so what if a senior citizen earns 5,10,000, sir?
On 10,000 for 5 lakhs, he has to pay 10,000, and for 10,000, 20% is 2,000. He has to pay 12,000 plus
So
4.
will he get 12,500 rebate?
Rebate no. For a senior citizen, rebate is only 10,000, but your income is more than 5 lakhs. Rebate will not be given. Rebate is only for those whose total income does not exceed 5 lakhs. In your example, it is 5 lakh 10,000, so there is no question of rebate at all.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Your income should not exceed 5 lakhs. Students, now sum number 4 is, proceed.
Sir, for seniors, the limit is for rebate is only 10,000, sir.
Yeah, rebate, maximum rebate is 10,000 because for 5 lakhs, your taxes, a senior citizen on an income of 5 lakhs, for general category, it is 12,500. For senior citizen, maximum rebate is 10,000. Or else I have to change this. Maximum rebate of 12,500 within brackets 10,000 in case of a senior citizen. Right? Okay. Now coming to sum number 4, a small sum, students. A small question. Mr. A is a senior citizen and a resident for the year 21-22. His taxable income for assessment year 22-23 is 5 lakhs exactly. Compute his tax. What will be your answer if he had been a non-resident for the relevant previous year? Ignore provisions of 115 BAC. What is 115 BAC? Most probably in the next class we will discuss. So he is a senior citizen and a resident. 5 lakhs. Now ready, students. What is your total income?
5 lakhs. 5 lakhs.
Case A, senior citizen and resident. Okay. On 5 lakhs, what is the tax, ma'am? 3 lakhs basic exemption. On the balance,
5%.
5% total tax. Rebate.
Rebate. 10,000. 0.
So tax will be okay. Now case B. Understand the difference? He is a senior citizen
And non-residents.
but
Non-resident.
non-resident. Total income
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs. What will be the basic exemption?
2,50,000.
Even though a senior citizen, but being a non-resident, basic exemption will be only 2.5 lakhs. So 2.5 lakhs, 0. Balance,
2,50,000.
apply 5%, which is
12,000.
12,500.
so overall. Will I get any rebate?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Rebate is not available, students. Not available for a
Non-resident.
Non-resident.
non-resident. So
4%.
4% cess.
4% cess. Tax due 13,000. So students, this is in case of, and last one point, there is one more category in the income tax law. You know that super senior citizen. Super senior citizen. A super senior citizen. Who is a super senior citizen?
Completed 80.
age, sir.
Yeah, one who has completed 80 years of age. 80 years complete panna, basic exemption under the income tax law, straight away 5 lakhs. Who is a super senior citizen, otherwise called super senior citizen, otherwise called very senior citizen, one who has completed 80 years of age, resident are straight away 5 lakhs exemption. That is why if you see the tax rates here, tax rates for resident super senior citizen, straight away 5 lakhs nil. Straight to 5 lakhs nil. Apde 5 lakhs 0. Above 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs 20%, above 10 lakhs 30%. Anyway, I'll explain this in the next class. When is your next class, ma'am? Afternoon or in the evening?
Evening,
7 o'clock, sir.
1 o'clock. We'll meet in the evening, students. Thank you so much. Yeah, doubts in the mattum kekkalam. Yeah.
Sir, for up to 5 lakhs, they said nil, sir.
Yeah.
But even if they don't say nil, it is however going to be nil, no, sir.
Repeat once again.
Because there is excess. Because there exists a deduction, no, so then there is no need to say, no, sir, that we have 5% taxes up to 5 lakhs for resident.
No, you are talking about super senior citizen. Huh?
Sir, general category also, sir.
Okay, general category. What is your question?
Sir, we are saying that there is a tax liability of 5% up to from 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, no, sir.
Correct.
Then we are giving deduction up to 5 lakhs. Then we can say that
rebate. Up to 5 lakhs.
We are giving the rebate up to 5 lakh. Then however there is no tax, no, sir, for them.
Correct. So
then is what there is a need for saying that 5% we are taxed.
no, man. Okay. No. See, what you said is only for those who have income less than 5 lakhs. Suppose if a person has 10 lakhs income, you have to cross all these. First 2.5 lakhs nil, then 5%, then 20%. Suppose if my income is 12 lakhs, how do I calculate? First 2.5 lakhs, no tax. Next 2.5 lakhs, 5%. Then 20%. Above that, I have to cross all these slabs and calculate. What you said is correct for those. See, if your income is less than 5 lakhs, what is the purpose of having these two, sir? 5% and solely upro rebate sir. Yes, no, that is you are right. But what about those who have income above 5 lakhs? You have to apply all these slabs. So, suppose if my income is 20 lakhs, I have to apply 2.5 lakhs 0, next 2.5 lakhs 5%. All these I have to apply. Next. Students, anybody else?
Sir, NS.
Salma.
Sir, நீங்க ZAD book சொன்னீங்களா sir? ZAD cracker book.
அது மட்டும் பார்த்தாலே போதுமா சார் சிஎஸ்க்கு
ஆமா
எக்ஸாம் பேட்டர்ன்?
ஆமா.
ஓகே சார்.
நெக்ஸ்ட்
சார் ஃபோர்த் சம் 1 செகண்ட் எடுக்கிறீங்க.
fourth sum. Yeah, ma'am.
ஆன்சர் சார்.
Answer.
சார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டோட்டல் இன்கம் 5 lakhs போட்டிருக்கீங்களா சார்?
ஆமா.
கீழே 2 lakhs 5% அது ஒரு வாட்டி சொல்றீங்களா சார்?
5 lakhs உங்க இன்கம்.
ஓகே சார்.
3 lakhs வரைக்கும் டாக்ஸ் கிடையாது.
ஓகே சார்.
5 minus 3
2 lakhs. அப்ப 3 lakhs வரையும் டாக்ஸ் கிடையாதுன்னா அப்ப 2 lakh 5% போட்டிருக்கீங்களா சார்?
ஆமா. என்னமா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சம் எல்லாம் புரிஞ்சதா இல்லையா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சம் எல்லாம் இதெல்லாம்
அதெல்லாம் ஓகே சார்.
அதே மாதிரி தான் இதுவும். இப்போ ஒரு சீனியர் சிட்டிசனுக்கு இதுதான் ஸ்லாப். 3 lakhs வரைக்கும் டாக்ஸ் கிடையாது. 3 lakhsக்கு மேல போச்சா 5% டாக்ஸ் கால்குலேட் பண்ணு. இப்போ 5 lakhs என்னோட இன்கம் அப்படின்னா 3 lakhsக்கு டாக்ஸ் கிடையாது. பாக்கி இருக்கிற 2 lakhsக்கு 5% போட்டேன். அவ்வளவுதான்.
ஓகே சார்.
3 லட்சம் ரூபாய் வரைக்கும் டாக்ஸ் கிடையாது. பாக்கி அமௌண்ட்டுக்கு 5% டாக்ஸ். ரொம்ப சிம்பிள் இல்லையா?
ஓகே சார்.
5 lakhs 3 lakhsக்கு டாக்ஸ் கிடையாது. பாக்கி 5 minus 3 எவ்வளவு ஆச்சு? 2. அதுக்கு 5% டாக்ஸ். அடுத்த ஸ்லாப்ல வரீங்க.
ஓகே சார்.
நெக்ஸ்ட்
Sir, for super senior citizen exception is only for residents, sir?
ஆமா. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Right, students. Thank you. Next evening class la paapom.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.